G'day again, John down in Tunage here in Melbourne, Australia. I'm jumped on board the thread idea that was put out by Chris Propfe at the Chris Propfe's Musically Obsessed channel, and what he wants is to show five records that have got covers that are sort of creepy or a bit bizarre or sort of make you uncomfortable. Yeah, happy to have a go at that. And yeah, I'll put three in that I haven't got, but they are disturbing, and two of them I will probably never get, and the other one is a different version, and that's the first one's a Danielle Dax album. She's a British singer, mainly from the 1980s, and she had an album called Pop Eyes, and if you see the original one of it, it's actually parts of human made into a face, and it is very creepy. Yeah, I've got the album with the normal cover art, but yeah, if you look that up, it's very disturbing and rather strange. And the two others I don't like are the King Crimson one. What's they call it? The Crimson King. One of that face. Cannot stand that. It creeps me out. And the other one is the Funkadelics Maggot Brain with the woman's face that looks like she's buried in the ground. It's another one that, don't like that at all. So maybe the music's good on both of them, but I'll probably never own them. So there you go. The ones I do have, this one is Keith Emerson for the soundtrack Inferno. And yeah, you think, oh yeah, just a basic skull, but then you look underneath and there's a sort of pair of ladies' lips with beautiful dark lippy there on her. And yeah, a little bit of blood, which is sort of a bit of a strange design. Yeah, Mrs. D's seen the movie. She's not here at the moment, so she can't talk about it. But yeah, I haven't seen it, but that's why we've got the soundtrack for that one. The next one is an Aussie guy, Jojo Zepp, or Joe Camilleri. And this is an EP. It's a 10-inch EP called Dexterity. And I do not know what this is all about. Yeah, he's a pretty straight-laced guy, so I don't know what that is or what's going on there. It is rather strange. And staying with Australians, and this is the band Harum Scarum, sort of local Melbourne band for about, this album's about 88, I think, Lo and Behold. And sort of that is one strange looking face there, that one. So that's the third one. And the fourth one is one of the best ever music videos of all time. Is Window Licker by Aphex Twin. And yeah, to get the full value, you need the whole with the two guys at the start. But yeah, that's for, if you don't know, you can look it up. But this is what happens towards the end of the video when he's got the face on the women's bodies. And yeah, that's a very nice balcony view going on there. So that's the Window Licker one, and this is the single. This is I think a 2018 repress of it, and actually the labels aren't that, they're rather creepy as well. Which is there's one of the sides, and that one's even that's even more creepy going on there. So there, yeah, that's the Aphex Twin, the 12-inch single for Window Licker. And the last one is a New Zealand, the Tall Dwarfs. Chris Knox is the main guy out of that, and this is called Throw a Sickie, an EP, 86 I think, and that's rather a interesting cover in itself, with all the colours and the distorted faces and stuff. And then when you look on the other side, yeah, it gets really, really strange. I mean, look at that. I think there's all bits and pieces of humans in various states of disease or something like that. So yeah, I don't want to get too long, but that's, one from Chris Knox, or the Tall Dwarfs, and the Throw a Sickie. This is a New Zealand one, original it is. And yeah, speaking of New Zealand, quick shout out to Ben Rankins, because yeah, he's a local Aussie guy, and he is doing a fantastic series on the New Zealand stuff at the moment, and I highly recommend chase it up and have a look. And I'll put in a couple of CDs as well. First one, Sofa Eternus, or Sofa Eternus and the Ensemble of Shadows. And this is Songs from the Inverted Womb. And apparently this guy, I'm assuming it's a guy, actually lives, that's their, this isn't just an act, this is all for real. This is about roughly 2000, I think, something like that. And they're mainly only CD. I think you might be able to get a vinyl of this, but it's probably really expensive. But yeah, so Sofa Eternus, is that creepy? I reckon it is. And the second one on CD, the stunning Diamanda Galaz, and that's rather a confronting cover. And if you think the cover is, you should hear the music inside. It is not for the faint-hearted. Yeah, it backs up what the cover says. So yeah, if you want to get some interesting music into you, have a listen to this Shri X from Diamanda Galaz. Yeah, I think this is CD only at this stage. I don't think she's put this on vinyl. Well, I don't know about it if she has. But yeah, she's a fantastic artist. So there you have it. There's the ones I'll show for the thread, Chris. Great idea. And Mrs. D was putting some decorations, but she's not here at the moment, so we can't give her credit. But yeah, this is the sort of stuff's around the house normally, but we put it all together just to give a bit of atmosphere in the background. Yeah, so everybody who watched, thanks very much, and catch you later.